Hi there, welcome back to Kaitlyn Warne Yoga. Today is a quick little ditty that you can do in the morning to wake yourself up or to create a little bit of energy. You could probably even do it in the afternoon if you wanted to, just to create energy, get yourself a little bit more pumped for the day. I'm still wearing my jammies, maybe you are too. When you are ready, today we're going to start on all fours. Spread your fingers really nice and wide. You'll feel a stretch through the webbing of your fingers. If you look down, your indexes are parallel to one another. You have a full palm press, so your index and thumb knuckle mound are pressed into the mat. With your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees, on your inhale, drop your belly, send your tail, heart, and gaze to the sky. On your exhale, press the ground away, spread your shoulder blades apart, lift to your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, send your tail, heart, gaze to the sky. Exhale, press the ground away, press your shoulder blades apart. One more time, inhale, drop your belly, send your tail, heart, gaze to the sky. Opening up the spine, exhale, press the ground away, really spread your shoulder blades apart, lift to your belly. On your next inhale, come to a flat back position. Really deliberately plant your hands one hand print in front of where they are now. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips back and up, and send yourself into downward facing dog. Now once you arrive here, do anything that feels good to wake your body up. You might pedal out your feet like I am. You might take your hips from side to side. You're constantly moving with breath and according to what feels good in your body right now. So if any sorts of other shapes kind of pop up for you, then feel free to take them. And really slowly bend your knees, look forward, and take many little steps to get to the front of your mat, really feeling the opening in your hamstrings. When you get to the top of your mat, set your feet hip width distance apart and parallel. Bend your knees so much that your belly lands on top of your thighs. Grab opposite elbows, let your head and your neck go. Swinging side from side like a pendulum if you'd like. Maybe shaking out your head and neck if your neck feels heavy. Unclasp your hands, inhale, halfway lift, take your hands to your shins or your thighs, send your heart forward as your sits bones move back in space. Exhale to fold back down. Keep your feet really planted on the earth, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale your hands through prayer at heart center and down to your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins, maybe your thighs. Exhale, plant your hands, take a big step back with your right foot. Keep your right knee lifted, your fingertips planted on the mat. Pull your left hip crease back and down towards your right heel. And you can move back and forth, just exploring what feels nice in your body here. Send your heart through the gates of your arms. Keep the back of your neck long. And then exhale, plant your hands to find plank pose. Press your hands into the mat. Spread your shoulder blades apart like you did in cat pose. Keep your hips lifted and press through your heels. Exhale, take your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes, slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Keep your hands where they are. On your inhale, lift your shoulder heads back and your heart moves forward and then up towards the sky, baby cobra. Exhale to fold back down. Press yourself up through all fours on your inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips square. Exhale your right foot to your right thumb. Keep your fingertips on the mat. Bend generously into your right knee as you pull your right hip crease back and down towards your left heel. Press out through your left heel as you reach through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold forward. Step forward at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale your hands to prayer at heart center and down to your side. Left side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, big step back with your left foot moving a little bit quickly. Lift your heart forward, reach to the crown of your head. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Hold here on your inhale. On your exhale, either come halfway down or just all the way down, your choice. Inhale into your back bend, upward facing dog, or that cobra version we just took. Exhale, lift your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale your left foot to your left thumb. Draw your heart forward, reach through the crown of your head, pull your left hip crease back. Exhale, step forward, fold forward, front of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Press your feet to the mat, hug your lower belly in, rise all the way to stand. Exhale your hands through prayer heart center and down to your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, big step back with your right foot. This time take your right knee down onto the mat. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Scissor your inner thighs together. Allow yourself to be pulled out of the lunge a little bit as you wrap your left hip back and down in space. And tuck your tail towards the mat and hug your lower ribs in. Exhale your left hand to your left thigh. Press up and out of your left side as you reach through your right fingertips. And then you're going to tilt over towards the left. Reach over towards the left. Big stretch in your right side body and your right hip flexor, your right psoas. Allow your right shoulder to contain away from your ear and hug your right lower rib in if it's jutted out. Inhale, come back to center, reach your left fingertips to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your front foot, tuck your right toe, step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, big step back with your left foot. Exhale your left knee to the mat. Inhale to rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Same thing, wrap that right hip back and down towards your left heel. Find a slight tug of your tail. Notice how already that opens up the front of your left hip. Exhale your right hand to your right thigh, press up and out of your right side as you reach through your left fingertips, and then fold over towards the right side of your mat. Breathe into your left side body, pull your left rib in, take your left shoulder away from your ear, but reach through your fingertips. Inhale, come back to center, reach your right fingertips to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your front foot and step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Press the ground away, rise all the way to stand. Exhale your hands through prayer at heart center and down to your side. Bring your two big toes to touch a little bit of space between your heels. Inhale, sit down, reach your fingertips up to the sky, chair pose. Keep your back nice and long. Reach through your fingertips, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale your hands through prayer at heart center. And then you're going to sit lower, 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 lower. Lift up onto your tippy toes, you're lower, lower. You're sitting on your heels, and then come all the way to sit on your bum. Press the soles of your feet into the mat. You can take your hands beside your hips, fingertips pointing in. And you're going to keep your right ankle flexed as you cross over top of your left thigh. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart to the sky. Make sure there's no pain in your right knee, but press your right knee to the front of your mat. And breathe. You should be feeling a little bit of a stretch in the outside of your right hip. If you need more, you can walk your left heel in. Keep rolling your shoulders back, lifting your heart to the sky. You might even walk your bum in towards your heel. But again, keeping your heart lifted is the key to feeling sensation here. When you're ready, unthread, plant the sole of your right foot onto the mat, plant your hands into the mat. Inhale, you're going to lift your hips up. Big stretch through your shoulders, lift your hips as high as you can. You can either let your chin drop or your head drop, or keep your chin tucked towards the back of your neck. Exhale, slowly lower back down, switch sides, plant the sole of your right foot on the mat, keeping your left ankle flexed, crossed over top of your right thigh. Roll your shoulders back, send your heart to the sky. You're externally rotating at your left hip to send your left knee, to the front of your mat. Staying as is, you might walk your bum forward, you might walk your right heel in, but always lifting your heart like a balloon's attached to it. When you're ready, unthread, plant both of your feet onto the mat, plant both of your hands into the mat, lift your hips nice and high. Really engaging through your back body, feeling a stretch through your shoulders, feels good. So you lower all the way back down, and you'll lower all the way down onto your back. When you get here, hug your right knee into your chest, send your left leg out long. Make sure you're spinning the inseam of your left pant leg down towards your mat and your left toes are reaching towards the sky. And then reach through your right fingertips, cross your right leg all the way over top of the left, take it into a twist. Make sure that your right shoulder stays glued onto the mat. You might even take your gaze over your right shoulder. Hug your navel, spine, inhale, come back to center. Give both of your knees a little squeeze. Switch sides, right leg moves out long as you keep your hands interlaced over your left knee. And press through your right heel, take your right heel to the middle of your mat, or the center of your mat. And then reach through your left fingertips, pick up your hips and your hips to the left, allow your left knee to fall towards the right. Keep your left shoulder glued onto the mat. And maybe your gaze moves over your left shoulder. Breathe deeply into your belly. Allow your exhales to be as long, if not longer, than your inhales. Hug, navel to spine, inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a final big squeeze, hug your knees in towards your chest. You might take happy baby by separating your knees, reaching through the insides of your legs to find the outsides of your ankles or your feet. And then bring the soles of your feet together, your knees wide apart, and take them to the mat. So you're finding Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined cobbler's pose. This is the shape that I am going to take my Shavasana in. If you prefer more traditional Shavasana, you can extend your legs out long. Find a place that you can rest for just a few minutes today. Somewhere that feels comfortable and nice. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth on your sigh and soften. I will let you know when it's time to move away from your Shavasana shape. If you are short on time and you're ready to move out of this shape, I invite you to slowly bring your awareness back into the room, back onto your mat, back into your body. If you can stay here a little bit longer, I definitely recommend you do so. You can pause this video and come back to it when you're ready to leave. The soles of your feet are together and your knees are wide apart. Just reach down gently, use your hands to close your knees like a book. Place the soles of your feet onto the mat. Your legs are extended out long, bend into one knee and then the other. And then together we'll roll over onto our right side and then press up to a comfortable seat. Once you have found your seat, just bring your hands to prayer at heart center and notice how you're feeling. Take an opportunity here to check in. Hopefully you're feeling energized and ready for your day. We end with the word that means the divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Again, my name is Kaitlyn. If you have any requests of videos that you would like to see, please leave a comment below. Please like, please subscribe. I love putting out these videos every week. It's super fun. And I'm always up for more ideas. I hope you're feeling energized. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you. Bye.